Now, Chief, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're one of our most valued customers, and that's why I always choose to deal with you personally. So I don't really know where we could be of help to you today.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I have some very important documents. Yeah. These documents are of my houses in UK. I want to keep them in the safe in your bank for safekeeping. Yes.
We could fix that. Can I take a look at it?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, back. Hold on. I'll call you back. Tell your brother I will call you back.
All right, Chief. No problem, sir. So that could be fixed. You have to fill a form, you see. And I'll always do the needful. You can, okay. You have a pen? All right.
Bank. Your information that our father has taken the documents to the bank is incomplete. And I want you to expound.
I don't know what you mean by incomplete. I went to the place where the documents used to be. I couldn't find the document. Neither did I see the briefcase. When I asked Onyema, he told me in total confidence that our father has gone to the bank to see the bank manager with the briefcase. It's obvious. It simply means that we'll have to look for something else to sell.
You're an idiot. Do you know how much I sent to them in London? Those agents in London. Do you know how much I sent to them to place for sale tag on all those houses in London? Why on earth would I begin to look for something else to sell when I have 12 houses to sell in London? Not clear.
Bros, I'm not trying to provoke you. Are you under the impression that you can ever sell any house without papers? Is it possible to sell any of those houses without any paper? It's impossible. Listen, our father has gone to the bank with those documents. I must tell you, we are helpless.
Don't say
helpless.
Don't say we. Say you. Because I'm not helpless and I will never ever be helpless. Now I want you to get busy. Get the exact bank where Chief Abano has gone to keep the documents and report back to me. Do it as in faster than immediately.
You will never cease to amaze me. Okay. If I succeed in getting the name of the bank, tell me, what are you going to do with the name?
Most times you say rubbish and I leave you to get away with them. And that's because of our late mother. Because you're my kid brother. Are you ever under the illusion that because we drink together, because I grant you unhindered access to this my hotel suite, you believe that you know me? You believe that you understand everything about my personality? I am a man of many sides. I can go to any extreme to achieve any result I want to achieve. I am a man that is knowledgeable in all horror and absurdities. I want you to get the exact name of the bank where those documents are kept as we speak. And leave me to handle it from there. Faster than immediately. Don't provoke me, please.
Okay. I've heard you. I'm not trying to provoke you. I will do as you just said. You see, most times you mistake my jokes for seriousness. I was only joking, bros.
I do no jokes, I'm a serious man.
I ain't trying to get in your business, but somebody trying to call you. I do have better things to do than sit here and let you know that your phone is ringing.
Yes.
I got a call from Cousin and Bank.
What do they want?
They want to know the exact bank where you are, sir.
I hope you haven't told them anything. Please do not. In fact, if they call you back, ignore their calls, okay?
Okay, sir.
My sons, they want to know what bank I am.
I mean, honestly, Chief, I can't seem to come in terms with... I mean, why are they this desperate?
I do not know. I do not know.
Okay. Then append your signature here.
You see, the idiot is no longer picking his calls.
Try again. Again and again. Keep calling that guy until his battery runs down. Because I must speak with that guy today. Get busy. Fast.
Cousin,
That's me.
why are you always talking as if someone is not making sense? The idiot is not willing to pick his calls and you're asking me to call him endlessly. Is there any sense in this thing you are saying?
You don't need to look for sense in that thing that I'm telling you because I am the very custodian of sense myself. If you try and you didn't succeed, try and try again. Learn one thing from me today. Perpetual attempt is the very secret of success. Keep calling that guy until he picks. Let his phone run down, but keep calling him because I must speak with him today. Get busy, please.
Okay, I've heard you. I'll try again.
Sacred Ram, Sacred Ram, Sacred Ram. Sacred Ram, Sacred Ram, Sacred Ram.
The heir that gives birth to a ram.
Such heir has no child, my lord.
Atulumulebenu.
Bakanwa.
Why are you here?
I told you, my lord. The one that is mightier than the cricket has entered its abode.
I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but you are disturbing yourself for nothing. It pleased the lords of this sacred order to grant you longer days and longer nights on the planet Earth. Don't abuse that privilege. Your colleagues are no more.
My lord, I don't enjoy living anymore. I wish I was gone with them. My sons are going crazy. They are destroying everything I've labored so hard to put in place, my lord.
Our concern here is what places the ram I'm not going to do anything. Because you knew from the time of old that the ram fights with the head. Ebulejisi ejogo.
You sound to me like you don't care, my lord. Now suddenly I feel alone.
You are not alone. The ram is always with you, front and back. Has remained the golden rule of the ram. Go and apply that rule.
My lord, this is the first time I will hear of this golden rule. What is the golden rule?
You are in the front. Your children are at the back. Front and back has remained the movement of the ram. But the force of the ram comes from the back. Your children are operating with the force of the ram, ramming into any opposition that comes their way. Don't stop the movement of the ram.
My lord, they are ramming into everything that I've labored to put in place. You have to do something, my lord.
Your sacred duty is to replace anything that destroyed. Where you can't replace, ignore.
Why must we come this far just to smoke? There are so many places out there in town one can sit and smoke. Why come to this bush?
Baby, that's the way this town operates. You understand? And I don't want anybody to see me. Anytime they see me smoking, they take that person irresponsible.
But if the truth must be said, people who smoke the illegal substances are irresponsible.
Are you crazy?
So comfortable.
You dey crazy?
I'm sorry.
So you two call me irresponsible?
But if the truth must be told, people who smoke the illegal substances never attain their fullest potential in life. I'm just saying.
Are you okay? What are you talking to? Eh? Are you mad? Huh? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Listen, Emeka, this is very important, okay? If you forget everything, do not forget the fact that your father and mine were best of friends, okay? And I'm concerned about a lot of things, especially your father's estate. So please let us meet and discuss, all right?
I want you to put everything you're saying in writing. I will not discuss anything with you until I've seen your letter.
Listen, Emeka, this is very important, okay? What I want us to discuss is very important.
That is why I say you should put everything in writing. I'm at home now. When I see your letter, then we can talk.
All right, fine. You still have some shares from Access PLC. They just arrived today.
That's beautiful. Send someone to bring it down to me. I'll pay for the services.
All right, fine.
Thank you.
I am not an intruder. I came in here for a serious business.
Okay, please sit down.
Thank you. My name is Kelsey. Kelsey Abanu is the son of the famous Chief Abano.
I know who you are. You don't know me?
Protocol. Just protocol. I like to conduct an introduction.
Alright, so what is your business?
Thank you. Take a look at this. 2 million ordinary shares from 2 different companies. I want to sell off the stock.
Sorry, you cannot sell these shares.
Why?
Because your father bought them in his name and you cannot sell them without a valid power of attorney from him.
What are you trying to prove? That you know this business more than I do?
I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just telling you the position of the law.
Huh. Do you know why I came to you in the first place? I already went to the former office where I used to run my things, where I sell my stuff. And the man that I was working with was not there. In fact, I met a lady as the one that is now the overall boss. I don't work with women. I don't deal with women. That's why I came to you as my next option. Make me an offer and let's see how it goes.
You do not know why the man was removed in the first place. And I'm not in a hurry to make offers. I'm a man of due process and I follow the rules.
You know, what I get readily from your submission is that you don't want to buy the shares. Is that correct?
I only buy legal shares.
I want to understand the meaning of your statement. Are you saying that my shares are illegal or something? My father bought the shares in his name and I am telling you that I want to sell. Why are you trying to smuggle illegality into it?
Listen. You cannot sell the property of a man who is still alive without his consent. And that consent comes through a valid power of attorney from him. Even if the man is dead, you cannot sell his property without some form of a letter of administration from him. So just go and do the right thing. Please.
Do you know you're just parading yourself as a stockbroker at this time? You don't know the rumors of business and I'm going to deal with you.
Please watch your utterances.
Or you do what? I'm asking you, or you do what? Is it because of this low class of fees you managed to put up here that people are trying to see how they can pack you up, push you up to become somebody in life, that are talking to people anyhow? Because you're a stockbroker, not a stockbroker. I'm going to deal with you. I will prove to you that we are the people that run this town. I will so deal with you that you will regret why you became a stockbroker in the first place.
Okay. Good day, sir.
Father, I want common sense to prevail here. I mean, you have 12 houses in London. Yes, we are only requesting for 2 documents for 2 houses. You can keep 10 for yourself. I mean, this is a very fair request. I don't know why you're arguing over it.
You are just wasting your time. I'm not giving you a single document. So get that in your brains.
Father, wait. Why are you still alive? Yes. Why didn't you die with your friends? You are just alive just to be causing problems, and I don't like it. You should have died the way your friends died.
Bank, there are so many things you can do with your brother. Not with me. I am your father. I am not underestimating your capabilities. No. But let me tell you this. If you conceive the idea of killing me, then you're wasting your time. Because the moment that thought comes to your mind, I'll kill you.
Why are you causing problems for nothing? Listen, Dad. We need the document because we need money. How can you be so wicked? Your children need money, and that is why we need the document. You can simply do this.
You need money. You need money.
Yes.
You and your brother are the biggest fools that ever walked the surface of this earth. Fools. You see, that olive construction company that I gave to you, that you sold and lavished the money, the company is big enough to give you all the money you need for the rest of your life. But what do? You destroyed, sold it, and wasted the money. Now you talk about wanting money. Now get the heck out of my face.
Before I leave, I want to make this one and only request. Okay. We are no longer asking for 2 documents. I'm reducing it to 1. Give us just 1 document for 1 house. I mean, we need this money or in game we mother here. I am begging you. Why are you so wicked? Yeah? Please.
Bank, get out of my sight. Get out!
Get out! The document. The document. I've reduced it to 1. The document.
Why are you worrying with your father? You and your brother are making your father angry. What is the matter with you? Just wait a minute.
Onyema.
That is my name.
Ordinary domestic cook that I can fire. You are addressing me with disrespect in this house.
You had me right. Why are you selling your father's properties? Properties you acquired for many years. Why?
Just hold on. Oh, is this the reason you've not been picking my calls? Onyema, who the hell are you?
You're asking me. You and your brother are killing your father slowly.
I know your tomorrow. I know it perfectly well. Look, listen, Onyema. I want you to shut up and don't you ever address me that way again, for I can fire you this minute.
Do you think I'm afraid of you? Do you think even your brother knows that I'm a man that is versatile in charms and in African powers? You will not do anything. You can't do anything.
Okay. The handwriting is clearly written on the wall and I can perfectly see it. Now, I want you to go in there and tell my father that I am not going to descend so low, because I know he brought you here to continue from where he stopped. He is the one killing himself slowly because he has refused to allow us do business the modern way.
You call it modern way? Selling your father's properties, that is how you call it modern way?
I will deal with you in this house. Just watch and see.
Look at you. You will sell your testicles. By the time you sell it, I wonder the next thing you will sell. You will sell yourself.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. You said your name is Helen?
Yes, Helen Okwozo.
Why are you looking for Okwozo?
I have a letter for him from my boss.
Who is your boss?
Mr. Samuel Neboli, sir. The president, Some O Securities Limited.
Give me the letter.
You see, stock-related letters are not delivered in that manner. It has to be given to the owner directly. I'm sorry, that's the due procedure.
Okay, show me the letter.
Okay.
Right, follow me. Okay, make yourself comfortable. Okay, let me go and get up.
Good afternoon. Beautiful lady. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I understand you have a letter for me.
My boss said he wanted to book an appointment with you. And you insisted he puts it in writing.
And he actually did. That guy is not serious. You know, he was bugging me. Yeah. So I told him to go do that so I could make him angry. Dissuade him. Never knew he would do it.
Don't understand. What do you mean by make him angry and dissuade him?
Do you attend prayer meetings with him?
Yes, I do. Is anything the matter?
I'll tell you. The boss called me. He invited me for some prayer meeting. He called it, what did he even say? Charismatic Fellowship. Something like that. Can you imagine that? Huh? Me, Emeka, the son of Emeka, your cow Buluzo, second of Njikok, attend prayer meetings. Come on. That is unthinkable. That's why I told him to go put it in writing. He was actually so stupid to do that.
Let me get it clear, sir. Do you mean you don't want to do anything that will get you closer to God?
Oh, young lady. Take a look around you. Come on, take a look. Take a look. Look around. Isn't it obvious? Huh? It is clear that I am close to God because He has provided me with everything I can ever ask for. Everything.
Do you pray at all?
Then why would I pray? Tell me, why should I pray? It is young girls like you who should pray to meet a guy like me. And I'll tell you what, now that you have met me, yes, you don't need to pray anymore.
I'm sorry, sir, but that's really funny. What makes you think it is only because of men that women pray?
I'll tell you. Oh, come closer. You know, God in His infinite mercy decided to bring you my way. And don't worry, I'll take it easy. I'm going to spoil you a little.
What do you mean by spoil me a little more? I'm not a spoiled girl.
You know, women need money. And I know women like money. And I know you like money. I'm going to show you.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
I know you like it. Don't worry. My boys will get you something to drink. Relax.
Where can Eileen be? And why did she switch off her phone?
You know, a lovely lady like you shouldn't be working for Samuel. Yeah, I know Samuel. All he'll be telling you about is prayer meetings. Pray, pray. He won't even give you the time to enjoy yourself.
Are you telling me to resign and come work for you?
Okawabuluzo here. Talk to me.
Good day, Okawabuluzo. How are you? This is Samuel the police speaking.
I'm fine, Mr. Samuel. Any problems?
Yes, I sent my secretary to send the letters to you, but she hasn't come back for more than 5 hours now. I don't know where she is.
Yes. Your lovely secretary is here with me. She is educating me on the importance of prayer meetings.
Oh. Alright, please, could you do me the singular honor of allowing me to talk with her on your phone? Please, how's it switched off?
Of course. Anga.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Helen, what are you still doing there?
Sir, he was asking me the importance of prayer meeting, and that's what I'm explaining.
Alright, listen, you can go from there. I'll lock up the office in 20 minutes.
Okay, sir. He asked me to close from here.
I heard him. You know what that means? That means we are going to rock till tomorrow. Yeah. Guess what? We'll be going to the club tonight. Yeah. The president's son is going to be at the club. You'll meet him.
You want me to spend the night here?
Of course. Is there anything wrong with that?
I didn't plan for that. Besides, what am I going to tell my mother? You know I live with her.
I don't think you heard me clearly, young lady. I just told you that the president's son will be at the club. And you will have the privilege of sitting very close to him.
Do you realize that? I just came from the office and I have to go to office tomorrow.
Let that be my headache. I have a walk-in wardrobe where you can go and change. Get into something very sexy. You will look lovely tonight.
Okawabuluzo. Can't we reschedule this for another day? You know I'm not prepared.
You are not ready.
Yes.
Don't worry. Money will make you ready. Yeah. I know you've been seeing money in Samuel's office, but you've not been allowed to touch it. My dear, this night, you will be exposed to so much money. So much, and I tell you, your psyche will change. You don't know who I am, lady. You don't know who I am. Say my name.
Okawabuluzo.
I didn't hear you.
Okawabuluzo. Wow.
Does it mean she's gonna sleep here? Huh? She's been hanging around here like since morning. Come to think of it, what sort of letter is she even delivering? Since?
Guy, she's delivering a letter for her boss. By the way, why are you even poking your eyes into your gas affairs? Are you mad? Nah, you look very stupid though.
No, now.
What did they worry you?
Take it easy now, dude. We're not fighting now. We need to fight.
Nah,
Cool down.
How is that? Where do you think you're going without your passenger? Where you they go without your passenger? Is they mad?
What do you mean by that? What kind of embarrassment is this?
Sorry about that. There is a new rule here. You don't just come in, just barging like that. Where is that stupid gate man? Where is that stupid gate man? Where do you open this gate without my permission? Are you stupid? Is they mad?
Hey, listen to me. Your boss knows I'm coming from Canada today. He knows I'm returning from Canada. So please just let me go in.
Excuse me. See, let me tell you. I have no instruction to let you in. But a matter of fact, I welcome you back from Canada. But you have to go home. As you can see, Chief is now a changed person. And with a new philosophy, if you must know.
Wait. I want to understand something. Are you actually turning me back? Do you know the kind of grievous mistake you're making?
See, I'm not turning you down or turning you back or what. There is a new rule and you should try to follow the rules. You go home. Wait until Chief calls you on the phone.
You know what? I just regret the money I spent buying your gifts. Because whether you like it or not, you will not smell it. Please just, where are you? Where is that guy?
Excuse me.
Hey!
Hey, hold on. Before you leave.
Come and get my bag.
Hey, hold on. Before you leave, I have one thing for you. I'm not like these small boys, these chingom boys. You're humble with your mentioning of gifts. They will start jumping. Let me tell you one thing you don't know. When I traveled to Canada, the first time I traveled to Canada, I guess you still be a virgin in your secondary school days.
Oh, really? How come you're still a local bodyguard?
What?
Shame.
Lock that gate, idiot.
Guy.
Me, a local bodyguard.
Seriously, eh? I think you're a little bit too harsh on that babe. Eh? See how she ran away with the gift she bought for us?
You're a fool. Do you know you're crazy? Do you know that you're a big fool? You are a fool. You don't know anything. Why are you even bothered? Why are you so bothered?
Cool down.
Eh?
Cool down.
Okay, you want a gift. You want a gift, right? I will give it to you. Plenty of it. But if it
cool down. Cool down. Come to think of it. Don't you think you will get a sack letter for dismissing that babe the way you did? You know Oka Obuluzo likes that babe die. The guy like that babe die, I'm sure you know.
See, in case if you have forgotten, I'm your superior here. I'm your fucking superior. And I know things you don't fucking know.
Tell me. Come on, tell me. What is it that you know that I don't know? What?
Guy, listen.
What do you know?
You see this girl? You see this bitch? This whore, where you see now? She has a very big query to answer.
What? How?
Can you imagine this fool? Our own chief called this girl on the phone. Do you know what happened? What? This girl gave her phone to one useless guy like that to answer her call by 4:30 a.m.
What?
In the morning.
Seriously?
Do you imagine that? And you're here telling me that chief will sack me.
Guy, I
listen,
don't know
this
now.
girl has a very big query to answer. Before you start telling me, I have to go to your post now. Go to your post. Don't make me vex. Go to your post.
Yes, boss.
Fool. You want a gift. Come on, go to your post. And I will deal with you personally. You.
You are saying so many things. I want to know exactly what you are saying.
Why are you destroying my legacy? Why are you selling everything that I worked so hard to put in place?
Is that why you're looking so poor like this? Wearing a masquerade hat and all this bullshit on you?
I labored day and night to build this legacy that you're destroying so fast. I came here to ask you one question. Is it a crime to leave a legacy behind?
Chief Timber Mbonu, I am managing this business and I know exactly what I'm doing. So you leave me alone, let me manage this business my way.
I left you an inheritance worth over 10 billion naira, and all of a sudden you have sold everything out. I will be forced to castrate you if you're not willing to change.
Chief, are you fighting me? Are you fighting me? Listen, gone are those days where you're fighting your child with an owl, the evil bird. Because if you try now, that child will not only toast that evil bird, but also have it for dinner.
Kennedy, what was that for?
He wants me dead.
Who wants you dead?
That idiot wants me dead.
That must be a nightmare. Who wants you dead?
My father wants me dead.
Ken, that must be a nightmare. Dead men don't kill.
That's what you think. Dead men killed faster.
Please, you have to go back to bed, please.
And that if I want to sleep. He wants me dead. He wants me dead.
Was your father evil?
No, he wasn't evil. He was a billionaire. He was a billionaire, but you know, behind every fortune there must be some crime.
I've heard that before. So what's the crime behind your father's fortune?
Are you back to it?
Back at what?
Just stop asking me stupid questions, okay? Just stop asking me stupid questions. I promised to buy you a car. I bought you a car, alright? I bought you a car. You asked me to change your wardrobe. I changed your wardrobe. Don't you ever ask me about my family. Don't just ask me about my family, okay? I know nothing about you. I know nothing about your family. Just stop asking me stupid questions on my family.
Kennedy, you're yelling. Why are you shouting? Oh, because I asked you the reason for your father's death and why you should be having nightmares?
You know what? No, I want to go back to bed. Excuse me. Let's go back to bed.
No.
How do you feel when somebody interferes with your business?
I feel bad. Please, I will feel bad.
You feel bad?
What do you want from me, please?
I want you to return every single document, the briefcase my father deposited in your bank.
Please, who is your father?
Chief Abanu, that you know. He came to your bank and gave you a briefcase. We want you to return that briefcase or you kiss the dust.
And we have procedures. I cannot just release it like that. Please.
You're a fool.
Thank you.
I want you to go against banking procedure. Return the documents back to him on your own or you are going to witness what is mightier than evil. Are you listening to me? What is mightier than evil?
Okay, please. I promise you. I will release it. I won't ask him any question. I will release it. Did you hear what he said? Yes, sir. Idiot. Thank you. No.
Baby, what is it?
They want to kill me.
They want to kill you? Who wants to kill you?
Sons of Tifabano. They appeared in my dream, demanding for the briefcase that contains their father's documents.
Baby, I don't understand you. What are you talking about? Do you have anything that belongs to them?
Yes. Their father brought it to the office for safekeep, and we received it officially.
Baby, we need to pray hard. You know that the sons of that chief are pure definition of non-entities. And they deal with drugs and women. We need to pray hard. I don't want problems.
But what do they want from me? I don't know them. I've not seen them before.
It's okay. We just have to pray. Let it just end in the spiritual realm. Let it not just come to pass, okay? Just stand up. Let's pray. Oh God. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
Well, actually, I know it's bad, but I didn't know that it has gotten to the extent that you don't want to hear anything concerning the teachings of the church again.
To hell with you. To hell with you, Nibolisa. How dare you? How dare you come into my house and preach some nonsense to me? I've warned you. I don't like it at all.
I'm sorry if you are annoyed. It's not my intention to get you annoyed. But the teachings of the church is not a nonsense talk.
Listen, I have my ways. You have your ways. Now, how dare you come to my house and believe I should follow your way? Do you think you ever know more than I do?
You are my friend. And I should be concerned when you are passing through hard times like this. What I am saying is that the way you are following is not a way at all.
Shut up. Shut up and speak no more. How dare you? How dare you tell me my way is not a good way? How dare you?
No, I'm not even saying that it's not a good way. What I'm saying is that it is not a way at all. I am surprised that you are still following a baseless cult that is trying to destroy you and your children.
Oh. Nebolisa, I am warning you. I am warning you. Don't you ever call my club a cult again. Because if you keep getting on my nerves, I'll kill you. And I'll bury you in my compound here. And nothing will happen. Do you understand that?
Well, the thing is that so many ways that people follow and think they are following good ways are actually the ways that will lead them to hell. I'm going, bye-bye. Thank you.
To hell with you and your nonsense teaching. Nonsense. Arrant nonsense.
Listen, I want you to cage him. Let him stop appearing to me everywhere. Listen, I spent 6 million naira doing this man's funeral, during his burial. Whereas he didn't even spend up to 40,000 naira for his father's burial. He didn't. If you see the number of cows that I bought for his burial, it's more like where we go to buy cows. But he didn't even kill a chicken for his father's burial. Let him stop appearing to me. Let him stop disturbing my peace. Listen, I actually came here because I was told that you can cage him. So I want you to cage him. Banish him. Let him banish him to the land of the dead.
I go pose, I go porno. The man you stick to cage was a strong man.
Yes, I know he was a strong man, but it doesn't mean anything. I know you can banish him. Even though I know he's a strong man, but I also know that you can banish him and cage him.
Remember, he was a billionaire.
And so what? I mean, what that has got to do with this ministry? If he was a billionaire, fine. I am a billionaire now. So what is the difference?
If you want that man caged, you must pay me 5 million naira. And I do the job.
5 million what?
5 million naira.
Is it because you are living comfortable? Native doctors don't charge up to that amount. I need you to cage this man for me. I cage him for me. Say something reasonable. Let me be able to pay you. And you cage him.
That man is going to destroy you. Pay me 5 million naira. Consider him caged. 5 million naira. No more, no less.
Listen, I'm not understanding. I'm not getting what you're saying now, because that 5 million naira is one ridiculous amount of money. Say something, reasonable. Say something sensible. Let me pay you this money so you can banish this man to the land of the dead.
Look at these brooms. Once he pay me 5 million naira, I use these brooms and I sweep him to the land of the dead. That is my business.
I was told that the managers of Ozone Hotel are here to see me. But both of you are sons of Chifaban. So what exactly do you want in my office?
It's already showing in your face that you are scared seeing us. Listen, people are scared of us because of the kind of reckless life we used to live. I can tell you confidently that it's no longer the case. We are new people now. Genuine people. When your messengers told you that big men managers of Ozone Hotel came to see you. They are right. Because I am the managing director of that hotel, and my brother here is the general manager of the hotel. So we came to discuss business.
You see, really, I granted you access because I believe that the managers of a hotel should have a genuine reason for wanting to see a branch manager. So please, where is this hotel?
You see, let me just tell you something immediately. The hotel we are talking about is the child of our brains. I can confide in you. As we speak now, the hotel is not yet in existence. In fact, we have not even seen the land where we are going to construct the hotel. But we have plans in our brains on how we are going to transform this hotel to be the best hotel in this zone. The hotel is going to become so popular that every man will want to spend the night in that hotel. In fact, every woman will want to be laid there. Because it is going to become so powerful that any woman that is not laid there is not laid at all. She's yet to be laid. You are the only person that will make this thing work, and that is why we are here. We want you to start the machine for us.
Okay. Where exactly and what exactly do you want me to do?
Manager, you see, we are here to collect the documents that our father, Jifaban, deposited in your bank.
All of them.
There are some things we need to sell to enable us actualize our dreams of building this Ozone Hotel. Please, from all ratifications, you look like a gentleman, and I want you to behave as such.
He is.
Okay, it's alright, But please, is there any sort of or letter of authority from him?
My brother just said that you are a gentleman, and I agreed. I don't know why you are trying to deviate. Why are you asking of authorities? As you are looking at us now, we are authorities.
Living authorities.
We don't need any nonsense paper to give us authority. How can paper give us authority? We are authorities already.
Okay, truly, I understand that you guys are authorities, and I truly respect you for that. But please, gentlemen, this is bank business. So we have laid down procedures on the way we do things here.
Listen to me. And listen well. Don't shoot yourself in the legs. Because we have no conscience. Understand it now. Your two sons in the body house. We know where they are. Not just where they are, we know the very positions of their beds, two of them. Your sick mother that is lying down, sick in the hospital, that are spending so much money to get her up. We know the hospital where she is. In fact, we know the positions of her bed. Let me tell you now, your two sisters that are married, we know their addresses. Don't force me to break you down or fight you to a standstill. I'm telling you, we don't have conscience. If you are not willing to do what we are asking you to do, we are going to pay them only visits.
But gentlemen, I hope you are not trying to directly or indirectly sound any note of warning or threat to my life.
You already threatened?
No, I believe we are talking bank business.
You are the one that is already threatening our business by refusing to give us what you are holding, that our father gave you, our father that is going to die any moment from now. What are you holding?
Okay, then, gentlemen, I think at this point I must have to ask you to leave.
Eh?
I can't just believe that you made me take this risk. Going to the office of the bank manager to threatening him. He can easily call the police and they get us arrested. What do you think would be our fate if we had called the police and they arrest us?
I don't know why you are just talking this nonsense. At this point in our life, we shouldn't be talking about police. Who are the police? Who are they in the first place? We are on the verge of bankruptcy, and your concern should be, how do we bounce back? That should be your concern.
Okay, tell me, what are you going to do if he refuses to give us the documents?
Simple, I'll carry out the threat. You don't know me?
Cousin, I want you to confide in me as your only younger brother. All those threats that we are taking in that office, that his sick dying mother, you know the exact hospital where she is. That you equally know where his two children that are living in a boarding school are. All those threats, were you just carrying them for him to dance to our tune? Or they were for real?
Why are you always underestimating my powers? Do you know how long you tried to find information concerning where our father kept the document and you couldn't find anything out? Have you managed to ask yourself, how was I able to know the exact bank where our father kept the documents? I did it because my name is Council. I am equal to a whole lot of things. Let me tell you something. If that idiot, that man there that parade himself as a bank manager, if he fails to give me the documents for me to sell what I want to sell and start the business I want to start, I'm going to carry out that trade. I will cause his 2 sons to expire. His mother that is on the verge of death, I will bring the death closer. His 2 sisters, I will level all of them. Don't even try it because I am evil. Please, just understand it.
Listen, I have 4 million naira and I need you to go and get me the balance of 1 million naira. I need this money. I need to go and pay the native doctor. You see, our father's spirits are around, okay? And who knows? It just might get out of control. We've got to do something.
I don't seem to get something straight here again. Are you trying to tell me that you've spent 45 million naira very soon? Is that how you spend money?
I spend my money the way I choose to spend my money. And stop asking all these nonsense questions.
I'm sorry, okay? If you don't tell me how you spend that money, I'm not going to give you 1 million naira.
Okay, fine. Don't give it to me. What I have to do is to abort my efforts and just sit back and allow our Father's Spirit to come and destroy us. Period. Right?
But what if we give the native doctor the money and he's not able to cage the spirit of our late father?
Listen, this man has only one business, and his business is to cage evil spirit. Men that have died and become evil spirit, like our father. And I'm very sure that he can cage our father.
What if we give him the money? He's not able to cage his spirit.
So what should happen? You just leave that up to me, okay? I know how to handle him. I handle him.
You just told me yesterday that you don't trust me. And I don't trust you too. What if we give the native doctor the money and he's not able to cage Papa? What will you do?
Listen, the first thing I will do is that I will arrest him. I will set in a place. Come on, you're supposed to know me, how heartless I can be when it comes to issues like this. Nobody feels fat on me. Nobody. You go inside and get me the money.
But 5 million naira, it's too much.
Oh, you too like to know. Go inside and get me the money and stop doing all this nonsense talk. Oh no.
Chief, I had wanted to call in the police and get them arrested, but I decided to see you first. First and foremost, they appeared in my dreams with guns. And I consider it an infra dig for your sons to be carrying guns about blocking the streets. Then this afternoon again, they lied their ways into my office, only to be demanding for the documents. Honestly, Chief, I must do something.
Mr. Bank Manager, I thank you. I thank you for taking time out to come and see me. And I thank you mostly for not calling the police. See, these children, they're out to destroy me. I don't even know what to do.
Chief, it's simple. Then let's call in the police. I mean, the police should get them arrested and taken to a psychiatrist so that they can as well ascertain their level of mental imbalance.
What are you insinuating?
I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious they're sick. I mean, how could they be selling off everything?
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you come into my own house and question the mental stability of my own children? Now, do you not know that you are indirectly questioning my own stability?
I mean, I'm so sorry, Chief, but are you saying that all right?
Mr. Manager, at this point, I must ask you to leave. And by morning tomorrow, be at your office. I'm coming there for those documents.
I mean, are you asking me to leave your house, Chief?
By tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, please be behind your desk. I'll be there to collect those documents. Goodbye.
All right. All the same, I'm sorry, Chief.
These children. I could do something about them.
Baby, you're not excited. What is the problem?
First is that I am not a baby. Other men may like it when you call them that, but I don't. Don't ever call me baby again.
You're no longer treating me like the Helen you loved. Everything I do or say lately irritates you. What is the problem? What have I done wrong?
It has nothing to do with you, Helen. It's all about me.
Then lead me into it. I've come to attach myself to you lately. I want to be a solution to your problem. Whatever it is, we can face it together.
Something tells me that I have destroyed the foundation of the name I bear.
I am lost. What do you mean?
Okao Buluzo remains valid as long as there is money to back it up. When people perceive that there is no money anymore, the name will end.
Are you trying to say you don't have money to spend?
I still have money, but I am afraid. I am afraid that if that money finishes, I will be left all alone.
Jesus Christ is coming again. When he comes, what will you tell him? What account will you give? Our Master Jesus has gone to prepare a place for us. Heaven is a prepared place for prepared people. How are you getting yourself prepared for this prepared place? You can't go to heaven with the way you are living. On the last day, what account will you render to the Master? The Master is watching. The Bible says in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13, that the whole duty of man is to love God and keep his commandments. Young man, with the way you are living now, are you keeping his commandments? Young woman, with the way you are living now, are you keeping his commandments? There is a white judgment throne that is waiting for us. On that last day, you will stand one-on-one with the Master. What account will you render? With the kind of life you are living, young man, can you say you are living for Jesus? On the last day, you will account for this life you are living. Whatever you do, you are living in fornication, adultery, drunkenness, and all sorts of wastefulness. I tell you, on the last day, you will account for this. You will account for whatever you do here on earth. Young man, young woman, the Bible says in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 2, that vanity upon vanity, all is vanity. All those things you think you are wearing, or the way you are living your life, you think you are enjoying yourself. My brother, there is no enjoyment in sin. There is no enjoyment in sin. Repent and turn back to the Master. The Master is waiting on you. He's knocking on the door of your heart, that you open up and he will come in. He said, I am knocking at the door of every heart. Whoever opens, I will come in and sup with him. Open up your heart unto him. Young man, young woman, Open up your heart unto the Master. He is knocking. He is knocking.
That bastard is talking about me.
How can you say a thing like that? He is only a preacher.
Oh, you don't understand. He knows exactly what he's doing. There are thousands of streets out there. Why did he choose this one? Why did he choose my street?
Oh, Kaobuluzo. Preachers speak in spirit. Hmm? That man may not even know you live on the streets.
You don't know what is going on, Helen. You don't know.
Sacred
Why are you grumbling again?
Lord Spiritual, my sons are getting involved in some more negative things. Now they are carrying guns. Before long they might start carrying bombs. You have to help me.
You are not treating your sons like friends. You are treating them like outsiders. That's why they are getting involved in those negative activities.
Lord Spiritual, what do I do? You have to help me. I'm appealing to you. Please help me.
It is possible. Only on one condition.
What condition? I'm willing to do anything, Lord Spiritual. Anything I'm willing to do.
You will appease the spirit of our formula Momo. That's the only way.
Our formula Momo?
Yes.
I've never heard that before, Lord Spiritual. What is that?
You will get a woman that has just delivered a set of male twins. You must kill her and bring her head to this place. I shall use her brain to appease the spirit of our formula Momo.
Oh, Lord Spiritual, I thought we don't spill blood here.
That is true. We don't spill blood here. All members use the brains of their sons to gather wealth. And if you must restore the brains of your sons, then you have to appeal to the spirit of Afomula Momo. I have told you how to do it.
Lord Spiritual, that is a tough condition. That's inhumane.
Are you ready to do what I have told you to do so you save your sons? Or do you want to allow them to continue living the life of the sacred ram, destroying all that come their way?
Lord Spiritual, you are asking me to murder a woman that just delivered to a set of twins. So what happened to these twins then when I murdered their mother?
You have particles of seconds to take this decision. Otherwise, your son's condition will become worse than they were ever. And the count starts now.
Lord Spiritual, please, I want you to assure me that if I do this, my sons will be normal again.
Go and do it first!
Lord Spiritual.
The love of money is the root of every evil.
You wouldn't believe what happened today.
What happened?
I was able to trace that preacher. guy that was disturbing me the other day, preaching in front of my house, saying all sorts of things about me and my life. Traced him. And I showed him the horror of death. Believe me, that guy will never in his life again preach in front of anyone's compound.
Wait, you actually went to the preacher's house to show him the so-called horror of death?
Why are you so dumb? I never said I went to his house. I said I went to his church. When I got in there, he was preaching to his hungry congregation. You know what I did? I'll tell you. I laid him down, and I flogged him like a schoolboy. Yeah. He wanted to know me, and surely he got to know me the brutal way.
Oh, Kaubuluzo. You mean you brought this kind of condemnation on yourself?
What are you talking about? What condemnation?
The Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. What you did today, you not only touched the prophets of God, but you did harm. God is surely angry with you, and you have to repent.
You know what? Get out.
Okaubuluzo, are you actually throwing me out of your house because I told you the truth?
Johnson. Johnson.
Yes, boss.
Come here.
Yes, boss.
This lady has overstayed her welcome. Throw her out. I don't want to see her in my house again.
You're throwing me out of your house because I told you the truth?
Get her out.
Okay, wait. Let me pack my things.
You came in here with nothing, so you leave with nothing.
Okay, let me at least pick my handbag.
My boys will bring that for you. Johnson.
Yes, boss.
Throw her out.
Go now.
Bastard. Body tells me how to live my life. Bloody preacher.
Why is he behaving like this? See, I was only advising him as a friend.
See, that's our greatest problem with him. He doesn't listen to advice. Just leave, eh?
I regret ever meeting such a callous man.
See, we are just managing this job because there is no other thing we can do. Just leave before this guy needs my attention. I beg, just go.
Oh, okay. You know what, eh? When you get there, you see a letter inside my bag. Just remove it and give him, then bring it back for me.
Okay, no problem. I will deliver the message. Just go. Okay, now. Just go.
Men of Njikoka, I greet you. We don't need any introduction. We know ourselves. And we know this dude seated right here. Samuel Nebolisa, son of Mr. Nebolisa, retired local government senior staff. Samuel, these are all your brothers from Njikoka.
I greet you all. I'm really sorry about the delay. I got stuck in traffic, so and as children of God, we are not allowed to drive recklessly on the road.
I'm sorry, Samuel, but there is something you cannot afford to do here. You told us all blues that you want to see us. And we are gathered here for only God knows how long, waiting for you. Finally, you showed up. Why are you trying to make this place an extension of your church where they talk about God all the time. As far as I'm concerned, Samuel, you don't know God more than any of us sitting here.
Cousin, why are you getting angry? We are all here to dissect our problems and proffer solutions.
Exactly. Exactly what he told me. Dissect our problems and proffer solutions. And then he said that we are all under a curse. And if we must make progress, we must break this curse. So I ask you, Samuel, say it before everyone here. What do you mean by being under a curse?
What I am telling you now is what my father told me. And he said that his friend told him. Carlson, your father is that friend. If what I am saying is a lie, please ask your father and he will confirm it for you.
I don't know why you're wasting our time here. You said something to Okao Belozo that you want to say it when we are gathered here. Can we just get into specifics? Stop wasting our time because we don't have all the time in the world.
All right. There is a cult in this land. A cult named the Temple of the Sacred Ram. Members of this cult use the brains of their sons for ritualistic purposes. Now they make loads and loads of money, but their sons end up squandering that money.
Wait a minute. Let me get something clear here. How does this concern us?
How?
Every single one of you sitting with me right now is a victim of that cult.
We are victims of the cult. What do you mean by that? Could you please throw more light on that? Please.
Your fathers made billions of money. And as long as you guys do not come with me to the charismatic meeting that I am talking to you about, you will continue to squander the money in minutes on meaningless things.
Samuel, I want to get something, and I want to get it now. Are you telling me that your father told you that my father is involved in cultism?
Do you need someone to confirm that for you? Do you not wake up sometimes thinking about the way you squander money recklessly? Now, if you do not come with me to this charismatic meeting that I'm telling you about, this fellowship, you will continue to squander the money that your fathers made. I'm talking about you coming with me for prayers, so that that evil that is clinging on you, that is pushing you down, bringing you down, will be lifted from each and every one of you.
Exactly the rubbish he told me. So I told him to come down here and say it before every one of us here.
All I'm asking is that you come with me to this charismatic meeting, so that you will become new men. God is still alive. God is still God, and he never changes. He will take care of every single one of you. I promise you that. All your burdens will be lifted. You will become new men.
You will get a woman that has just delivered a set of male twins. You must kill her and bring her head to this place. I shall use her brain to appease the spirit of her from long.
I have never killed anyone in my life. So why does he think I will now soil my hand in the blood of an innocent woman? Have you both also lost your basic manners? And you barge into the house of a high chief like this?
Open your mouth and tell us the meaning of the temple of the sacred rams.
What are you saying? What do you mean by that?
You're asking me what I'm saying. You are a member of a temple, of a secret cult called the Temple of the Sacred Rams. True or false? Why is he laughing?
Carson, if this is a ploy to get your hands on those documents, you've gone too far.
You see, this is why I hate you. You like digressing. He asked you a very simple question that deserves a very simple answer. Very simple question. You are beating around the bush. I want to ask you for the last time. Did you actually use our brains for the ritual? Answer that question fast. Before problem will burst around.
This is nonsense. Who is feeding you with such nonsense? In fact, why would you believe such nonsense? You are both sons of a great man of this land, a wealthy man of this town. And you believe such nonsense? And I was just thinking before you got here. I said, it is time I give my sons, each of them, a building, a house each in London. But if you want to come here now and accuse me of courtesan, now you can forget about those houses.
I didn't say no, you didn't understand him. Did you say anything? You didn't understand him properly. We were just playing. What will you category when people are just playing, joking?
You better be joking.
We know you're a clean man, very, very innocent man. We know you're not a courtesan. How can you be courtesan with your white?
Sit down.
Can we say?
Sit down.
Also, sit down.
Thank
you very much, sir. Clear the road from this side. Hello, sir. Thank you. Did you see that? He actually thought you were going to poison him. I don't trust this man. That's why he left with his drink. Let us get the documents first. Just as you know.
This one is on South Norwood in Southeast London.
In every location.
And this is right on the road of Canning Town in East London.
Thank you.
But if you both will listen to me, I will advise you. Do not sell these houses. Because each of these houses brings home to me £250,000 sterling annually, which is far better than you selling them.
Obevi, don't brace up about that. The important thing is that we have the documents now. We are going to prove to you that we are experts when it comes to property management. That's an assurance. You will never regret releasing these documents to us. Thank you very much. You are a great man. Thank you. Too much more, sir.
I know what your problems are. I swear I'm going to fix it.
Auntie Clara, I'm not here to argue with you. You know me. I don't talk too much. I don't take crap from anybody.
You want to kill me like you killed your mother?
And who told you I killed my mother? Now you listen to me. Go in there and get me all the documents you've been keeping for my mother. Everything. They are not your documents, so you have no right to keep them.
Which of the documents are you talking about?
All of them. Everything. All the documents you've been keeping for my mother, I want them.
What do you want to do with them?
Auntie Clara, I don't want to force you. But if you force me to force you, I will force you, not minding your status as my aunt.
I gave your mother all her documents before she died.
Bloody liar.
That is one thing I won't take from you. You have no right to call me a liar.
Alright. ready to give me what I want, or you want to die?
If you kill me now, then you killed me for nothing. Because I don't have any document. I gave my sister all her documents before she died. And if you still want this document, you go and search her house.
Fine. You leave me no choice. Goodbye.
Oh my God. Jesus have mercy. Oh God. Oh Jesus have mercy. Save my soul. Oh, save my soul, Jesus.
I'm not a gentleman when it comes to this sort of thing. If I search the house and I don't find anything, I will come back for you. You are dead.
I will never disobey the dead. I will never give him those documents. Never.
What is the matter with you? Why are you not talking? You asked me to wait in the car that you wanted to see your auntie. I waited here in the car. You went in and saw your supposed auntie. You came out looking horrible. What's the matter with you?
What happened between my aunt and I is not your business. It does not concern you, so shut up.
You really think I don't know what you're up to?
What do you think I'm up to?
You didn't go in there to see any auntie of yours. You went in there to see one of your girlfriends. I wonder what makes you think I am one of those cheap girls that you can deceive.
I've been waiting for you to say just one rubbish, and you just did.
What rubbish? And why did you pack?
I have monopoly over instruments of violence. Get down from this car and get lost. If I count to 10, if you are still in this car, I will kill you.
You really want me to leave?
1, 2, 3.
The information regarding the origin and the operations of the Temple of the Sacred Ram have leaked outside the walls of the Brotherhood. I consulted the masters. They told me that you are the person that opened up. That is why I am here. In my physical capacity as Ezanwolo, the priest of the order, to ask you, what did you tell your sons?
My sons? Yes. I told them nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. My sons have been asking questions. They came at me. They posited that I have used their brains for rituals and demanded explanation. I was stunned.
That's why I am here. The Brotherhood is for fathers. Your sons are never fathers and must not know any secret about the order. We gave you the knowledge that gave you wealth. You must not give out the secret. You must guard the secret until death.
My sons have become very curious. They ask him questions. They even call the Brotherhood by name. Maybe they don't know now, but sooner or later, they will find out. When they do, Lord Spiritual, what shall I do?
I asked you to bring a woman to pacify the spirit of our formula Momo. You are yet to do it. Up to now, why are you complaining?
Lord Spiritual, I don't want you to see this as if I'm slow or refusing orders. Far from it. I only have one problem, Lord Spiritual. I cannot soil my hands in the blood of an innocent woman. Is there no other way out of this?
Your sons will eventually find out the truth. And if they do, that will mean your end. There is only one way to stop them. Do it now.
And tell me the reason why you didn't bring the money.
Kennedy, that guy of yesterday was saying the truth.
How? So is that why you didn't bring the money?
I am surprised that you're reasoning like this, Kennedy. Just look at us. Do we have any reason to be poor? Okay. Do we? Look at a couple of years ago, ever since we started selling our father's properties, I have collected nothing less than 600 million naira. And you have made double the amount. But do we have anything to show for it? Do we?
Listen to me, Stanley. I have been living happily all this while. People in this country fear me. All the girls in this country, they are at my beck and call. I can enter any nightclub in this country with any number of guys, and I will not pay a dime to anybody. All the hotel managers in this country, they have my number. And they're always calling me, come, Kennedy, come, Kennedy, come. I mean, what evidence do you need again?
Listen to yourself, Kennedy. Can you look beyond satisfaction and enjoyment? I am talking about tangible achievement. And you're here telling me about club and the rest of them, Kennedy. We've not achieved anything in life. We've not achieved anything.
You see, the reason why we are not progressing is because the evil spirit of our father is still lurking around us. But we can cage him. If you're ready, we can start the process.
Listen, Kennedy. I don't share the same views with you. You must accept that Samuel Nebolisa was saying the truth in the meeting.
So wait a minute. Do you want to join Samuel? Well, fine. You can go on and fellowship with Samuel. I wish you best of luck. But before you do that, make sure you bring the money I asked you to bring. Get it? Why this call?
What happened to your gate man? There's nobody outside here.
Outside where?
Outside your gate. I'm outside your gate and there's no gate man to open your gate.
In a short sentence, just tell me what the heck are you doing outside my gate?
I hope there's nobody there with you. Why are you embarrassing me?
Embarrassing you? Do you think I'm a pig? Do you think I'm a pig that eats what other pigs have eaten?
What's come over you, Kennedy? Do you realize you're talking to me, Mirabel? What's all this?
You think you are smart? You think you are smart to the extent that you want to sleep with almost all the powerful men in this town. But you know what? You see this town? We have wired this town. Anything that happens in the town, we know.
Why are you saying all this nonsense?
Oh, don't pretend to me as if you don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You think I'm not aware? You think I'm not aware that how Emeka cornered you, fired you down from all cylinders and dismissed you? You think I'm not aware? Listen, what makes you think that I would want to spend any additional minute with a woman that almost all the men in this country have slept with?
Why are you insulting me? You're indirectly calling me a flirt. Ken.
Oh no, I'm not calling you a flirt. Because that's exactly what you are. For real. You know what? Do yourself a favor and don't you ever put your foot to my gate again. Never. Foolish bitch.
This is unbelievable. Men gossip too. Why would Emeka tell him what we did in secret?
My elders, as you have blessed this cola, I believe it's now time to eat it.
Oh, my son. I don't want. Let's leave it.
So, so my elders, once again, you're welcome to my house.
Thank you.
May I know exactly why you came?
We are messengers from the throne of Ezo Memma of Adabe.
Okay, you told my housekeeper that. But I'm still wondering exactly why you came.
In line with the name of the Igwe. You know, he is into the business of doing good. The Igwe and the elders in council have approved a chieftaincy title for you. The Igwe has given you the title of Papando I of Adabe. The date for the conferment has been fixed on the 6th of next month. That is why we are here to deliver this message to you.
Well, I must admit this is all rather sudden, but I'm guided to believe that the Igwe cannot confer a title on me while my father is still alive.
So, what do you want us to tell Onyeze?
Well, tell him I'll come and see him tomorrow.
Should we take it that you have accepted the offer of the chieftaincy title then?
Igwe Omemma of Adabe Njikoka is our Igwe. I will come to the throne room tomorrow and I'll discuss it with him.
Your father will be delighted to hear that you've accepted the title. Yeah. No, don't worry.
Onyema, we have been together now for quite a while. And you have been in charge of my food for like 7 years now. Which means my life has been in your hands. And we have become like family.
Why are you sounding this way?
I want to confirm, because the time has come again for me to confirm if you are still committed to our oath of secrecy.
Chief, I am totally committed to that oath.
Very good. The order is demanding that I bring the brains of a woman that just delivered a set of male twins. I must take the brains to Afamulu Omumu so that my children can be normal again.
Chief, this is a very hard task.
I know. And I know you are very good at performing tough tasks. Which is why I've called you to do this for me. And I want you to do it for me.
Secret.
I had remained the spiritual head of this sacred order for hundreds of years. In all these years I worked in this temple. This is the first time I am ministering to the dead. That is why you are backing me. May I know why you are here?
The activities of our sons are embarrassing. They are destroying every single legacy that we left behind. We want this cult to do something about it and fast.
Go back to the place of your rest. Men who are initiated into the brotherhood of the sacred ram, do not marvel when their sons live the life of the ram. We know about the life of the sacred ram, but our sons are simply extravagant. We worked very hard to build these businesses and they are destroying everything. Go back to your places of rest and leave these young men do their thing with the force of the sacred ram. I left billions and billions worth of assets for my children, and they have just ended up usurping everything to the point that they are almost destitute. This house will have to rise and help me out of the situation, for we have been obedient to the doctrines of this cult. The heir that bears a ram knows she has no child. This has been the slogan of the brotherhood of the sacred ram for years. You know the truth. I can only say what I have said before, that men who are initiated into the brotherhood of the sacred ram do not marvel when their sons live the life of the sacred ram. We are alone. My sons have destroyed my legacy, and this house cannot help me. What a shame.
I wasn't properly informed about the activities of this cult. If I was, I wouldn't have joined.
You see, my son, they told me about this chieftaincy thing, and I said they should go and meet you.
Daddy, I don't know what you think, but if there should be a consideration for chieftaincy title in this family, I think it should be you. Because I cannot be a chief when you're not one. It doesn't make sense.
Well, you see, I'm not cut out for such things. My colleagues in the local government joined the cult in order to become chiefs. Such things don't appeal to me at all.
I know that, but there's a way I see this thing. I think it's a crown for hard work and noble convictions. We did not apply for it. We did not lobby for it. The Igwe just decided to give it to us. And I think you deserve it.
I don't want to become a chief at old age.
Papa, see, I think it's better to deserve honor and not have it than to have it and not deserve it. You deserve it, and I will make sure that you have it.
You see, I think what the Igwe is targeting is your money. Well, if you have money, you go and give them, let them take their chieftaincy thing.
Yeah, well, at the same time, I will make sure that you have this honor. If it's the money, I'll give it to them. But this honor is yours. Because you've worked tirelessly for this community, and I think it's time you reap your reward. That's what I think.
Igwe, what I'm saying is that there are laid down rules in this kingdom that we must follow. See, Nebolisa is my friend. We worked together at the local government for years. And I'm here to tell you that I do not agree with the fact that you want to confer a chieftaincy title on him without due process.
Without due process? I don't understand what you mean by without due process.
Igwe, if you check the palace records, you will see that your father did nothing without the due process. He will never commit such atrocity. Now must you now confer the title of Papando, our star title, on a man who has never in his life achieved anything?
Well, I see achievement from a different angle. But I must inform you that the man you are here castigating has made a strong mark in the sands of time. I don't want you to see this as an affront, but I want you to know that majority of our people believe that you are a compromised high chief whose source of wealth is not genuine.
Unbelievable. I don't believe this. Igwe, do you know the caliber of man standing in your presence here in this palace? Do you know? How dare you call me names? How dare you, Igwe?
I believe in family values. And Mr. Nebulisa has been very, very outstanding. Let me tell you, he must be conferred with that title.
Igwe, read my lips. It will never happen. And one more thing. I will show you that I made your father what he was. And I will deal with you decisively. Decisively, I said. I have spoken.
Listen, Emeka, if I tell you I'm not surprised, then I'm lying. You are in dire need of 1 million naira. How is that even possible?
Look, Samuel, everything I told you is the truth. Alright, I don't know how it happened, but the truth is I am broke. I need this money. I came to you because you are my last hope. I know you can help me. I need this money. Alright, I'm gonna pay you back. Okay? Okay, fine. I'll pay you back in a few days. Alright, maybe not in a few days, a few weeks. Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I'm gonna pay you back. I don't know when, but soon. Please.
How are you going to do that? You have no business doing. You've sold almost everything you inherited from your father. How are you going to pay back?
Please. Don't remind me of my past. Right? I have a future now. I have a bright future. I've got to focus on my future. Don't draw me back.
Emeka, the son of Chief Emeka, the Oka Obulu's one of Njikoka. How, seriously, how are you going to pay back? If you do not face your past, how are you going to deal with your future?
Look, my past is embellished in cultism and shrouded in mystery. Look, I need this money. Alright, I need your help. I need this money for something very important. And I know you can help me. I know you have money. I know you can help me. Alright? Please. And for the records, don't call me Oka Obulozo again. Please, because, I mean, look at me, it's obvious. I'm just me.
Emeka, I make my money the hard way, the good way. I can't just give you the amount of money you are asking for just like that. All right, listen. Give me a few days, okay? Just give me a few days, and I'll see what I can do. Right?
Oh, come on. Look, don't you understand the meaning of urgency? Huh? I need your help here, and you're telling me to give you a few days. It's obvious you're trying to post me. I understand you're trying to post me. Look, I need your help, brother.
Listen, I have a business running. I have a business that I run, and my business has a procedure. I can't just give you the amount of money you're asking for. Like I said, give me a few days and I'll see what I can do. Okay?
All right. All right, fine. Okay, can you at least give me 100 grand? Please, give me 100 grand, just 100 grand. My car is wrecked at the moment. My car is parked at the mechanic. I've tried to talk to the guy, but he wouldn't listen to me. He wants me to get the money first before I can get out my car. Just 100 grand. At least so I can move.
Is it that bad?
That is why I told you I need this money. It is that bad.
You're telling me that you don't have enough money to fix your own car?
Look, hey, you're like my brother, huh? There are people here. Don't shout this out for people to hear, huh? Look, we sat right in your office, and you looked me in the eye, and you called me a brother, from the same place in Chicago. Remember? Come on, help me, huh? I know you can help me. You're the only one who can help me. Do this for me, please. I need this money.
So how much precisely do you want us to wire?
About $400,000. And I want the money to get there as fast as possible. I want it to be in Texas in the next 48 hours, if it's possible.
That could be fixed. You see, we call it swift transfer. You know, so, and I can assure you within 48 hours, the money will hit the account there.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow, that would be very good. I'll be the happiest woman if you can do that for me. And seriously, I'll come back to thank you. I'll come and thank you specially.
Come on. Come on, you don't need to go out of your way. You see, really, I'm doing my job. But let me not forget to tell you that the charges are usually a bit higher than the normal transfers.
Oh, of course, it should be higher. I expected that, and I am ready to pay. I just want everything to happen in a hurry. That's all I need.
No problem. Then let's get down to business. First and foremost, you have to go through this form and fill it up. Here's the pen.
Okay.
Yeah. So that will go affect the transfer immediately.
Seriously, I want the goods to come in before the Christmas rush, you know, so I can sell with the season. And that is why I want this money to get there as fast as possible.
Oh, you don't have anything to worry about, you see. Just fill up your form, then let's do the needful.
This is a very big relief. Seriously. Thank you.
Send your signature here?
I should put it here. Okay.
Yeah, put it here.
Mm-hmm. servant will pay you.
Emeka! Hi! It's me, Windy!
Emeka, what were you doing on the bike?
Can you just drive?
Why are you looking like this? Why are you looking so unkempt?
Just drive. Huh? Just keep driving.
Okay, I'm driving. Where am I driving to?
I don't know. Anywhere. Just take me somewhere cool. Just drive.
Janklomo, koyo dada. Bayomi, Janklomo, koyo dada. Funke, Janklomo.
God will punish you if you fail to turn up time.
Koyo dada. Bayomi, Janklomo, dada. Funke, Janklomo, moyo dada.
God is on the verge of punishing Marine. Marine, I beg, make you shut up.
Janklomo, koyo
I'm talking to Marine. Ngapala, me cholo in Ngapala.
Kasi.
Me cholo in job.
Kasi.
Kevin, I'm going here.
Kasi, how you talk to me? Mind how you talk to me. You came here to drink. Don't talk to me anyhow. I'm telling you now. Don't talk to me anyhow before I'll do something very, very, very drastic here.
Marine.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Is it because I came to this local?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Do you think it's before? Before that we used to be scared of you? Before we used to be scared of money, not you. Now you don't have kobo. Shishi. You sold your father's company. Just to make nonsense money. Where is the money now? You went and left it with prostitute over there. Idiot. Even ordinary Ekeh na pepper that my parents bought for me is still sound. I'm still maintaining it. And you are here making noise. Casting, hitting your chest. You're a fool. Don't even talk here again before I deal with you.
Is it because I came to this your local place to drink? They are talking to me like this?
Are you okay?
You're
a fool. Look at how you are. Look at how you are dressed. Color riot. Idiot. God will punish you if you come here and talk nonsense again.
Do you know? As you're sitting here now, you are surrounded.
Surrounded?
You are surrounded.
Look at this. See, eh?
Marine,
shut up! Who are you?
I'm attacking you now.
Who are you?
What you are doing is you are doing your wake up.
Your
obituary will come tomorrow. Your obituary will come tomorrow.
I will punch your face now. Hopeless man.
I'll get it tomorrow.
You will live and you will get nothing in your life. Look at you. Old school suit. Looking so wretched. Idiot. Come here again and I will deal with you. Fool. Animal. I've been waiting for you.
Okay, fine. I agree you laid false accusations on me and you engineered your boys to harass me. I've forgiven you of all of that. But I want you to talk to me, open up to me. How did you become a wreck? You don't even have a car.
Believe me, I don't know how it happened. And all of a sudden, I just found myself without money. Basic money to spend. Really bad. I went to see Samuel. I asked him for a loan. He declined technically. He didn't really say no, but he just declined technically.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying that you do not have 1 million naira?
Yes, it's that bad.
How did all this start? How did you get here? How did this happen?
It started like a joke. Gradually, started to dawn on me that everything was gone. Everything. As you see me right now, I am down and out.
Okay. I'll bring the money to you later this night.
Thank you very much, but you can't come to my house.
Why can't I come to your house? Oh, you're married. I see.
I sold the house.
You did what? You sold that beautiful house? Okay, tell me, so where do you stay now?
Right now I'm squatting in a friend's place. A friend of mine who stays in Austria. Initially he told me I could stay and just be cool. But a few days ago he called me, said he's coming back with his wife, said I should leave his house. Right now I don't have money, I have nothing. I don't have money to get a new place. I don't know what to do.
Emeka, it seems to me like you're under a curse. Seriously, how can all this happen to one man naturally? It's just too much.
I don't know. A lot of people have said lots of things like this, but I refuse to believe them. All I need right now is money to start all over again.
So, how do you want to start? Seriously, I find it difficult to believe that this is you. The deep water that never gets dry. Mili diobuna suputuputu. Ifada kebonadi.
Those are the names that killed me. I just want to start all over again.
Kennedy, I told you there was an element of sense in what Samuel Nebolisa said. But you refused to accept it. We that inherited billions in our father's properties are now penniless. Those that were gathering their gains are now happy. And look at us. We are ruined.
But I'm still convinced that nothing has happened to us. All that had happened were mere coincidence. Don't read meaning to it.
Kennedy, I don't agree in this development. Kennedy, look at this. We are under a curse.
No, I'm not under a curse. Maybe you are under, as a matter of fact, yeah, you are under a curse. Because you are nothing but an idiot. Because if you had brought in the money that I told you to bring, by now we wouldn't be in this nonsense. I'm not under a curse, okay? And I will never be.
Kennedy, do you realize that we are down? And there is no future, no future for us.
It's a normal thing. A normal thing. People go up to come down. And people come down to go up. It's a normal thing. It's a normal fact. No condition is permanent. No. Everybody knows that. But if you don't know, so be it.
Of course we have to bring church into everything. What is leading us into this Emeka thing is envy. Remember the teachings of the church about being envious of the wicked.
Chief, I look back at all my actions now, and I regret every bit of these actions. I realize now that we're just being greedy. She agreed. Nebolisa was the one who was lucky enough to have seen the handwriting clearly on the wall. And at the nick of time, he backed out. Today is happy. And we are destroyed.
Chief, I remember you told me about a way forward. Honestly, I must have to tell you that I'm looking forward and making inquiries on how to get those things you need.
I don't think I will need that anymore. No. To soil my hands in the blood of innocent women is what I don't want to do. See, I move here into this new house to get away from my past so I can look forward.
Alright, Chief. I want to believe you are not telling me, and you do not mean that we're not going back to the main house. Such a mighty house. A big one indeed. Are you saying we're not going back there?
Oh, yeah, man. Don't ever get initiated into any cult. Never. We all got involved in this cult. But for money. We made money, plenty of it, riches, fame. We were so elevated that all eyes were on us. Chieftaincy titles were coming in every now and everywhere. We were known all over. And we could have achieved this if we had worked normally, true and honest life. We could have achieved it. But no. But the same God that elevated us to the point where all eyes were on us brought us down and painted us with arches. And now the whole world make mockery of us. Don't ever get involved with any cult.
I cannot believe that this is you, squatting in a friend's place.
Well, some things are better left the way they are. This is actually a trying point in my life. But I will overcome. I will.
Well, this is the money I promised you. It's 2 million naira. Okay? Just take good care of yourself. I'll just take my leave.
Wait. Listen. First, I'll say thank you for the money.
You're welcome.
But there is something more important than money.
What is it? I hope it's something I can do.
Windy, my life is destroyed. Those who didn't know me then, they will not understand. But for someone like you who knew me when, when everything was good, you would know that my life is truly, truly destroyed.
Well, that's why I'm here. That is why I brought you 2 million naira. You actually said you needed 1 million naira, but I made it 2 million naira, so you can just start a new life.
Oh, all right. No, wait. Is it possible you staying back here with me? Please.
I don't understand what you mean by me staying here with you. You were the one that dismissed me over some baseless allegation that a man picked my call in Canada. You asked me to live your life. And I've since moved on, so what else do you want from me?
I understand. Right, I understand. I did all that, but look, it was as a result of youthful exuberance. Yeah. Now I'm becoming a man. I'm thinking better now, and there is something I want to ask you. Would you marry me? Please.
So many women have made such mistakes and regretted. Do not make such mistakes that other women have made and regretted. Do you hear me?
Mistakes?
Yes.
Papa, what do you want me to learn again today?
All right. Marriage is the only institution instituted by God Himself. That is why in the church, marriage is considered as one of the sacraments. You should not rush into marriage. Do not settle for any man based on impulse. You must know your man. Wealth and other worldly accumulations should be aside. You look for the man who appreciates you as a woman. A man with the spirit and fear of God. He must have some, visible means of livelihood. He doesn't have to be rich. Keep riches aside. Look for that man that is the man. He will make you happy. Yes. Wealth and every other thing will come when God decides.
Papa, I've heard what you said. But why are you telling me all this today? I'm not even thinking about marriage.
That you are not thinking of marriage does not mean that you are not ripe for it. Marriage proposal can come at any time. Now, when you stand before that man that wants to marry you, there are basic questions you have to ask. 1, who is he? Where is he coming from? What does he think of me? That is you. And finally, where is he going? My daughter, if you cannot find answers to these questions, please walk away from that man. Leave him. He is not your own. God Almighty will give you your own at the appropriate time. Do you understand me?
Why are you keeping me waiting? When they say yes to me, say yes, and we can start a new life together.
I'm sorry, Emeka. I'm sorry, but no, I can't.
Wait. Don't do this. Huh? I know how you feel, but take a look at me. You know me. I don't beg people for things. But I am begging you. Please, stay with me.
Emeka, I was brought up by my father. And he tutored me about some things I have to look out for in any man that wants to marry me. There are questions I must have answers to. I just ask myself those questions and I don't have answers to them. Excuse me.
₦2 million from a woman. What am I going to do with 2 million naira? What? Oh. Cult of my father. Is this really the end for me? Deliverance would come upon my way. Would that ever be possible?
Do you know the greatest legacy a man can leave behind? My father told me that a peaceful home is the greatest legacy any man can leave behind. Your father lived all his life. He labored all his life building a credible home. And that is why we are all gathered here to celebrate family values and godliness. Your father confirmed to me that he doesn't want to be conferred with any chieftaincy title. I understand his argument. I respect his opinion. After wide consultation, the king has decided to admit your father as a core member of the ruling class. He accepted this offer, and this appointment is hereby sealed with a royal declaration. Those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. This is a new dawn in this kingdom, and noble family values must be celebrated. Stand up.
This is the staff of office, the symbol of truth, peace, and unity. With this, you farm off all evil things that will come into this kingdom. Kneel down and face the king.
Stand. In line with my approval, as duly communicated to you, I hereby confer on you the grade 1 title of our land, Papando 1 of Adabo Njikoka, the star of our land.
Papando! In my acceptance speech, I wish to build upon your noble statement, Your Majesty. Those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. You see, darkness actually tried to overshadow our land, but the good Lord that we serve saw it fit to salvage us. Like you said, it is a new dawn, and I believe that we are on the path to progress. And together, I believe that we shall build a stronger kingdom. Thank you.
The star of our land.
Silver and gold. They want to enjoy all the good things of this world. So they give their souls to the devil, and he gives them to destruction. Cause all the good things of this earth is vanity. The love of money is the root of every evil. Do not envy what you do not know. Everything the devil gives, he will surely take away one day. He will take it all away. The love of money is the root of every evil. Do not envy what you do not know. Everything the devil gives, he will surely take away one day. He will take